Alright, I just wanted to make this video, and it's kind of dark, I know, I just have this lamp on in my room, and, I've been having a lot of weird things happen to me recently, and it's all kind of just been in this room, and I think it might be symptoms of schizophrenia. It runs in my family. My brother is schizophrenic, and I haven't had these things happen to me until recently. And so I know it's a little dark in here. You can't really see what's going on. But I've just been kind of almost paranoid too, just because it's really starting to freak me out. And I got a counselor recently to talk about some of the things that I've been going through, but I honestly don't even like going to that person. I don't like talking very much at all. I'm pretty quiet and reserved, and so I don't know. I don't know exactly what's happening. It's mostly either at night, at witching hour is what they say, 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, or early in the morning. And it's almost gotten to the point where I think it's other people doing it to me. It's weird. I'm starting to get really paranoid. I'll hear things in my ears, and I don't think it's in my mind. It's weird. They say schizophrenia has to do with a chemical imbalance in your brain, and I don't know. I hear my name a lot being called. I've just started hearing voices recently. My name a lot of the time. And I'll just hear little things in my room. Like one night, a while ago, I can't remember, it was weird. I heard my name being called on my birthday this year, which was June 23rd. It woke me up from my sleep. I was sleeping on this bed, and I just heard something loud, just real loud. Someone said my name really loud into my left ear, and it woke me up. It woke me up, and this has happened before, and it sounded like, and it was at nighttime, and it sounded like my dad screaming my name. Well, on my birthday, it did not sound like my dad. It sounded like a million different people screaming my name. I know that might sound weird, but it was loud, and it sounded like multiple people. And it was on my birthday, and it was right before my parents and I were leaving to go to a play we went to go watch in the city. And I got so freaked out that I got up and I ran out of my room and I ran out of the house, and I saw a vehicle driving by, and I mean, I've gotten so paranoid to the point that I feel like it might be other people, like, just out to get me or something. And it's scary. It's just real scary to know or to not know. That's pretty much where I'm at, not knowing what's going on. I have a hard time thinking these days, and so that's also a symptom of schizophrenia. I haven't been diagnosed or anything yet, but I do believe that I might be schizophrenic. And it's not okay. Even right now, and it's been in my left ear recently, my fan is on, and it makes this like thumping sound as it spins around, and I'll hear it right in my ear sometimes. It's weird. It's really weird. I've heard motorcycles right in my ear. Or at least that's what it sounds like. A motorcycle. I've even heard what sounds like breathing in my closet. That's really weird to me. And I've been hearing voices I've been hearing voices say things that are just out of the norm, that don't make sense, like, at all. Like, I've heard voices say to me, oh, if it wasn't for her, everybody would be dead. Which, that scared me. And that was in this room. I heard somebody say one time, what about Rick? And that was weird. Like, what about Rick? What about me now? I sometimes just don't know where these voices come up with these things, or where they're coming from, or why. Sometimes I think it's like spiritually, like there's spiritual beings sometimes in my room telling me things that I need to hear or something, but I don't really know what they mean. Like, I heard one voice one time, oh, she doesn't know it's the lights. What does that mean? You know? I don't know what's really going on. Sometimes I feel like it's other supernatural beings telling me things, because my dad's a bit of a conspiracist theorist. He was in the Vietnam War, and he's had PTSD most of his life. We've moved around a lot. And I've just recently just been really freaked out. Because sometimes I think it's my own parents doing these things to me. And that's what's really starting to freak me out. And I feel like everybody's out to get me, and I can't trust anybody. Not the hospital, not counselors, not I don't feel like I can trust anybody. My own brother has even just done some things when I'm with him to make me think that I'm not okay. Like there's something going on in his brain that makes him feel not okay, and now it's starting to rub off on me. I feel like me and my brother are really close, although we live like, you know, thousands of miles apart. So we almost have this psychic connection. Like when I want to call him, sometimes I'll get a call from him and I'll be like, I was just thinking about calling you. So that's really weird. My mom and I have that connection too. We're very connected with each other. My dad, on the other hand, he doesn't really, I don't really think he likes talking very much anymore. He's really to himself. Lately, I've been seeing him do some weird things that have made me question what's going on in my life and my parents' lives. He's been holding up that, triangle sign, like the Illuminati, and so it's really starting to freak me out.